In Bed with Martina, and today we have our favourite masked friend, JIGSAW! You talk, right?
I do.
Thank God.
I do.
I was like, this is going to be a long episode otherwise. Didn't want you one of them mute
We've had a pint
luchadors.
before. You've heard me talk.
Yeah,
I talk a
so
lot.
I've known... Jigsaw's been with us nearly a year now.
Yeah,
whenever we get him over.
A little longer now.
A little longer.
About 2 years almost.
And I'll never forget the first time we had him over. So we did a seminar with him, which was top class, obviously.
Thank you.
But then the next day, I think we were going to Limerick, was it?
Yes.
Limerick. And you just put on the song Ass Man out of nowhere and told us the most hilarious story to do with it. So you have to tell me again.
That's one of the greatest wrestling theme songs of all time. Billy Gunn's Ass Man.
Well, yeah, and it's our theme song now. Whenever you're coming over, instantly I think, dun dun.
I could listen on
Ass
repeat.
Man.
Like, I'd love to think about the meeting that was. Where like, hey Billy, we gotta, you know, because I feel like they have to call like and pitch these theme songs. They're not just like guerrilla and they hear it, right? So like, you know, Jimmy Johnson's calling Billy Gunn. He's like, Bill, got this great theme. You ready for it? And he's like, yeah, man. Like, what does he think it's gonna be like this crazy like this guitar riff, like
rock
badass.
on, real deep and mad.
And it's just, I love to hug him. I love to kiss him. And he signed off on that.
Well,
he was
I'm
like,
sure
hell
like
yeah.
that they have to have their own sort of input. But then again, I can't imagine anyone in that time of wrestling as well being like, no, hey, you want me to be an ass man? I'm an ass man.
I would have signed off on the ass man theme.
You could
I'll use it
off
tonight.
now.
Fuck it.
Oh my God, you being in Ireland, that would mean so much to like me for our memories that we have together. But yeah, we love our Jigsaw, and now he's back tonight. How excited are you? Actually, you need to tell them about your photo on your t-shirt, because I love that.
Oh yeah, so one, I love being here. Like, I feel like I bother OTT about working here more than OTT bothers me. I'm like, hey guys, wanna be around?
So I'm around if you're looking for me.
No, because I love it here. I love, I met some of my closest friends in wrestling now. You know, I've met over here. So of course. And
you don't need to say it. It's okay.
No, I have that shirt. It's my favorite. It's one of my top 3 favorite photos anyone's ever taken of me at wrestling, and it's me on the corner holding a can of beer, singing Mariah Carey's.
Me and the fabulous Nikki and Luther Ward were in that. That was great. When the sound cut and the whole crowd just sang.
Yeah, so the sound cut and
photo by John Morrissey. It's up on the OTT Facebook. It's fantastic.
It's my favorite photo.
And it's also on Jigsaw's.
Yeah, I got it. I put it on a t-shirt. I asked for permission. Because
who wouldn't want that though? That's
these
great.
Artists, these photographers, you just don't want to swipe their shit, especially when you get something as great as that. So
John's very good. Now we have to address the little issue that came up on the last show.
Let's talk about it. The elephant in the room. Talk about it.
I met the lovely Eddie Kingston a few weeks ago.
Lovely.
And he had a lot to say about you. Mainly that you're ugly as fuck.
It's true.
You should just show everyone.
He's a jealous man. Eddie's a jealous man. I've known Eddie 15 years, maybe.
You were 15. He made it abundantly clear since you were 15.
I was 15.
So he kind of made you out to be his little bitch.
A young lad. Well, that's the lovely thing about Eddie Kingston is what you see on the camera. You see this hard thug.
Is he not?
He's the furthest thing from a hard thug. When I first met Eddie Kingston, he was telling me stories about stabbing people and being. He told me this one story about stabbing a schoolmate in the eye with a pencil. He told me this story, and I was terrified of him. And then one day after wrestling training, we dropped him off at his house. And he's like, yeah, just, you can let me off right here. It's right over there. So we're like, no, we'll drive you. He's like, no, it's right over here. Don't worry about it. We're like, no, Eddie, you can go. We'll go to the front of the house. No problem. He's like, all right, it's right here. All right, see you later. Bye. And he walks out and looking like, where the fuck's he going? That house has a white picket fence. That house has 2 little Cocker Spaniels running around. That house's mailbox is a miniature version of the house.
Oh, God, Eddie.
So this thug,
this
hardcore thug lives in
the Bronx. They kept making a point he's from the Bronx.
I live in the Bronx.
He doesn't?
He lives on the borderline of the Bronx. He's in Yonkers.
You have just been called out, Eddie. You're going to have to talk to this man.
Talk to him. He texted me just the other day to call me a bitch. like randomly. So,
yeah, he did that to me as well. He just commented on something I did on Instagram, like tree, because ever since we sat down and had our interview, that's all he's been saying to me. Tree.
That's
apparently we
on camera, he killed me.
Oh, he did.
He killed me on camera.
Do you have to
but
give him back?
you know that immediately afterwards he's like, yo, doggy, you know I love you, dog. You're no homo. I love you, doggy.
So wait, are you cool with him? Even though he said all that crap about you?
Oh, of course.
So did you started training together, did you?
We did. We started training together when we were, like I said, I was like 15.
And do you still live near each other?
No, he lives in Florida now.
Oh.
So he lives pretty far away.
But you still stay in contact?
Yeah, of course.
And would you find yourselves on the same like routes and stuff a lot?
Yeah, so like we traveled, we did all those, we used to travel to the Midwest a lot, do Idaho Mid-South for Ian Rotten.
Yeah.
So we got hooked up with Chris Hero and me, Eddie Kingston, Blackjack Marciano, and Bryce Remsburg. We would do these long, like 14-hour road trips.
And we complain about like 6 hours. Like that's the most in
Ireland. I was in England last week, so it's like, we got a long one today, 2 hours, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
It's nothing. Like some people in English are around to me. They're like, "Oh, we've got like a 9-hour drive back now." I'm like, "Oh my god," because I remember I think before we had to do one that was 4 hours, 4 hours there, 4 hours back, and we were like, "This is torture. How do they expect us to live like this?"
The longest one I did was 22. I did 22 hours.
Straight.
Yeah, in a car to Minnesota. 5 of us.
I don't know how. Right, so interesting. Who would be your 2 least favorite people to travel with?
Least favorite
Least
people?
favorite. We gotta get interested here.
Oh, man. I'm gonna put Eddie on that
list. You just had to get him back.
I'm gonna put Eddie on that list because Eddie sometimes he turns into a big baby and he'll be quiet. And then it's the quiet car and no one else can talk. Yeah. And then he'll be all angry and pouty. And then like, he won't say anything, and then he'll just put on his music, and it's like really loud Tupac, and like he'll just
gotta stay gangster.
And then we'll be like, "Hey, can we listen to something else?" And they'll be like, "Yo, fuck off, doggy."
It's so funny. You sound exactly like him.
I have him down perfectly.
Yeah, that's accurate. I feel like I'm sitting next to Eddie, except not as annoying, so it's fine.
When I got here, and everyone was like, "Yay, Kingston was here last month. Man, did he bury you?"
It's like everyone's seen the video.
Jesus.
So who would be second then?
Who's another person who's annoying on a road trip?
I would find the people that sleep and don't talk and just listen to music be the worst because I'm the total opposite of that. So most people would hate to travel with me.
You know what? When I'm in the States, when I come over, like the first couple of days, I'm the sleep guy.
Oh no.
I'm the sleep, but only for the first.
Good thing you weren't when you came with us, or we would
no,
have liked you.
No, because I'm still getting used to the time.
Yeah.
So for the first couple of days, I'm usually a sleeper. I don't know. I get put on with a lot of random people.
That too shy to talk and stuff.
They're either too shy to talk, or they'll ask like the weirdest questions. They're like,
well, give us an example.
They'll be like, "Hey, when you were a teenager, what was Hulk Hogan like?" It's like, I don't know. He didn't talk to me at all. He barely looked at me twice. Like, what do you want me to say?
I think you're talking about me now because you know I asked you that. So all right, Eddie, we're gonna speed this up a bit now. Because,
okay.
Let's see. Fuck, marry, kill.
All right.
I think you know who I'm going to put
You're
in
no
first.
homo, man. Now
the thing is, he killed you because he said you're an ugly fuck.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much coming down if you think he's an ugly fuck too. So don't answer straight away, but...
Have you seen what he looks like? You know the comedian Sinbad? He looks just like Sinbad.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I think it's a horrific thing.
A horrific thing. Okay, so we'll have Eddie in there. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, okay. Eddie.
Now we're gonna keep it home now because you're home again.
All right.
Luther Ward.
You're
a good friend, and we know one of your very good friends is Rocky Mac.
Okay, so.
But then remember, keep in mind, you know Eddie since you were 15.
I've known Eddie since I was 15, so I'm gonna have.
We grew up together. You looked at his cocker spaniels running around.
Exactly. We've been through hell and high water together. We've gone through the highest of highs.
And he's not that ugly.
And the lowest
of
lows.
He's not that ugly.
He's not that. He looks like Sinbad. And I can tell you, I've known him for so long that I have no problem stabbing him right in the face.
This is just
Eddie, you are
payback.
Dead.
This is just payback.
You are dead.
Sorry, Eddie.
I think I'm gonna marry Rocky. He looks like
he's gonna be so happy.
He looks like a tender, caring soul. And I feel like you make me breakfast every morning.
Oh my god.
So that's the route.
Okay,
that's
so you're doing the dirty with Luther?
I guess so.
Why is that now?
I mean, proxy of elimination, I guess. He's there.
So you don't
He's
find
a handsome
attractive?
man. He's a handsome man.
So wait, you saying you don't find Rocky attractive?
What are you doing to me right now?
Just say I'm just trying to get to the
What is this?
trying to get to the root of your answers.
Oh Jesus! I didn't know this was gonna be a smear campaign.
Right, so Luther Ward's getting lucky tonight. Rocky's getting lucky for the rest of his life, and Eddie, you've been killed.
Yeah,
so that's that. Jigsaw, I hope you enjoyed tonight. We're gonna go out for a few drinks tonight, as per usual.
Of course.
And this time I won't be hungover the next day. So thank you for coming into my bed.
Thank you for having me.